Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Heidi from My Reading Life, and I'm here tonight to film a February reading plans and TBR video. And so February in the United States is Black History Month, and I thought that that would give me a good opportunity to read some books on my TBR pile that have to do with Black history. So the first one, these are books that I would like to read. I'm not going to say I'm going to read all of them, but these are the ones that I'm going to pick from in the month of February. So the first one is a classic, a modern classic, and it's Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye. This is a book, I've only ever read one Toni Morrison book to this point. I read Beloved in college, and I don't really remember that much about it, to be honest with you. I think I struggled a little with it. I found it kind of a difficult read. The Bluest Eye, I believe, is her first novel, and I am interested to read more of her work. So I figured her first novel would be a good place to start. Plus that it's a smaller book, so I thought that might be a good way to start. The next book that I'd like to pick up during the month is Something Must Be Done About Prince Edward County, A Family, a Virginia Town, and a Civil Rights Battle by Kristen Green. This nonfiction book details what happened in a Virginia county where after the Civil Rights Act passed and schools were integrated in the United States, this county decided that they were not going to follow the law. They were not going to integrate their schools and educate their Black children and their white children together. So basically they shut down their public schools and only had private schools that only white children could go to. And so all of these Black children, African-American children in Virginia, basically an entire generation of kids, were left with very little educational opportunities. And I have been hearing about this book for quite a while. This book came out quite a while ago, actually. Let's see when the publication date was. Publication date was, why can I not see the publication date? 2015. So several years ago this book came out, and I've been wanting to read it ever since. I picked up this lovely brand new hardcover edition at a used bookstore. So looking forward to giving that a try. The next thing I've had on my pile for a while is the first volume of Black Panther, A Nation Under Our Feet. This is book one, and the author is Ta-Nehisi Coates, and the art is done by, let's see, Brian Stelfreeze. I know very little about Black Panther. I think there's a new movie coming out or already out about this character. I'm not a comic book hero type person. I don't really follow any of that stuff. I don't watch any of the movies, but I thought I love Ta-Nehisi Coates' writing. And when I found this issue at a used bookstore, I thought, why not? Let's give it a try and see if I like it or not. And Black History Month seems like a good time to read that. And then, of course, I want to read March volumes 1 through 3, the graphic novels by Congressman John Lewis, which detail his life spent working for civil rights in the United States. John Lewis is an American hero. He is a current congressman. He marched with Martin Luther King Jr. back in the day, and ever since has been working towards civil rights for African Americans in our country. A true hero, and everybody that's ever read this has said that these books are amazing. You know, what else is there to say? This is the best thing that you can read for Black History Month, probably. So I'm looking forward to that. So those are my options from my TBR pile for Black History Month. And then in addition to that, I have a buddy read scheduled with Patrice Jones. And we are going to be attempting Ancillary Justice by Ann Leckie. This is a science fiction novel. It's the first in a trilogy. It is supposed to be quite good, but I think that some people have found it difficult to get into at first. It might be a little bit of a slow start, so I'm really excited to be able to read this as a buddy read with Patrice, and I think hopefully we can encourage each other and help each other out with any questions we might have. So I'm going to be starting that on February 1st. And then the last thing that I have sort of scheduled or as a part of a reading plan for the month of February is the book that is picked for February for Russell's Read Around the World in 1,000 Pages book club on Goodreads and on his channel, on his booktube channel, which I will link down below. And for February, we are going to Asia. We read North America in January, so we're going to Asia in February, and we're going to read I Hear Your Voice by Young Ha Kim. Let's see if I can show you that. I had never heard of this author or this novel. I know literally nothing about it. This is just a picture I found on the internet of it. I'm waiting for my copy to arrive by the mail. I had to order it from Amazon because my library didn't have it, and I just couldn't find it in the bookstore that I use, so I figured I would just grab it on Amazon. I had to pick up a couple other things anyway, so I threw that in the order. So that is what I am thinking about reading. I'm hoping to read in the month of February. I'm really excited by all of these books. And I think it's going to be a great reading month. I would be very interested to hear if you are reading anything particular for Black History Month, or if you have any other things scheduled for the month of February to read. It is a shorter month, so probably can't get through quite as many books as we might in some of the other months. So if you have anything special that you're planning on reading in February, leave it in the comments down below. I look forward to talking with you there, and I will talk to you later.